When I was in 5th grade, my nose was broken by a baseball bat. And the worst part about it wasn't the broken nose. The worst part about it is that I swung the bat. I swung a baseball bat at a basketball, and the bat bounced back. And everybody saw it happen. Everyone in my 5th grade class saw me take myself out like I owed myself money. I heard one kid go, "Wow, he's really sending himself a message." I went to the hospital, they took an x-ray, then they just sent me home. They called my parents 4 days later, and they're like, "Yeah, it's broken. But it's been 4 days, so it started to heal. So it needs to be re-broken so it can be set properly." Yeah. I'll never forget when my mother told me that. I was just like, okay. I'll get the bat. When I was 7 years old, my dad came to me one Saturday morning. He said, "Adam, you want to go see a movie this afternoon?" And what 7-year-old doesn't want to go see a movie with his dad? I was like, of course I do. And then he took me to see the movie GANDHI. I was 7. The movie GANDHI is almost 4 hours long. There's an intermission, which is the movie theater saying, "Yeah, we know, it's too long." When it ended, I just burst into tears and asked why I was being punished. And now, if you don't know what the movie GANDHI, it's about Mahatma Gandhi, the Indian activist that led the Indian people against British colonial rule in the 1930s and 1940s, right? Gandhi was beaten and imprisoned by the British. At one point, as a form of peaceful protest, he fasted for like 29 days, and ultimately he was assassinated. The one thing he never had to do, sit through the movie GANDHI. A few weeks later, my dad was like, "Hey, Adam, you want to go see another movie?" I was like, "Thank you, no." He's like, "Don't you even want to know what it's about?" I was like, "Okay, fine, what's it about?" He goes, He goes, "It's a good one. It's about an American archaeologist that goes to Egypt to find the Ark of the Covenant that contains the remnants of the 10 Commandments that Moses brought down from Mount Sinai." I was like, "It sounds like Gandhi's in it." Also, can you think of a worse way to tell a 7-year-old the plot summary of Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark? Right? So I was like, hard pass. Sounds like Gandhi's in it. He goes, "Gandhi's not in it. But you know who's in it?" I was like, "Who?" He's like, "Han Solo." I was like, "I'll get my shoes." When I was like 10, my parents sat me down. They said, "Adam, we want to talk to you about sex." I was like, "Cool, what do you want to know?" And then everyone got uncomfortable. It was... A few years later, I was maybe 13. I was like 13, and my mother caught me smoking a cigarette. And to punish me, she made me smoke the entire pack right in front of her. It was awful. I spent like the rest of my childhood just terrified she would catch me masturbating. Right? Because what would she make me smoke then, you know? Like, when I was 14 for my birthday, my parents gave me high-powered binoculars. Yeah, it's important that everyone here understand, I did not ask for high-powered binoculars. I wasn't dropping hints that I wanted to binocle things. It's like my parents just looked at me and they're like, "He's 14, he's probably a creep. We'll just